we are filming some side mount escapes for you, and we're going to be theming these around something we call the reverse underhook, or the inside underhook. And sometimes when you get swept, you get stuck in this situation. Certain guard passes we were doing at a seminar kind of naturally put us in this situation, I noted the other day. So a lot of times you get pinned under side mount with them beside you and your arm is stuck on the inside. So we have techniques that we work from there, and we're going to be going over some of them with you and some concepts throughout the cycle when we're working on this stuff. We'll be putting a lot of different side mount escapes out there, so be sure you're checking them out. It's all a part of the system we work on here at the school, and how we chain together our techniques and A's and B's and so on. So Michael's going to have me side mount. And what I'm meaning by my hand placement is this here. Okay, so here, if I just try and if Michael's kind of, he's squeezing on me, he doesn't have a lot of elbow weight on the mat, he's got shoulder on the jaw. What I want to do is think about my finger here drawing an arc and touching the mat. And what that's going to do is that's going to slide his body this way. Okay, so when I do that, we call that connection. Okay, so right now I don't have any connection. Okay, I don't want to necessarily here on this instance pull him into me, but what I can do is I can raise my hand this way and then towards the mat, so like I'm trying to point towards the mat with that finger, and then I can use that as the initiation of my escape. Okay, so I kind of like tuck this tricep here. If you get your hand stuck here, this can be a good technique as well. We can slide it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise and slide. And that we call this technique a hook shot. It gets me out to where I can, along the way, come into a Nelson, type hold, and do a breakover, or I can spin to the front headlock or the back right position. Okay? So we'll do that one at a time. This side. So we're stuck under side mount. He either achieved the technique or we moved our hand to here, but we don't have necessarily any way to initiate a technique until we get our connection. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise our hand like we're pointing to the mat there. As I do that, I'm going to dig my feet into the floor, pull myself down and out, come in there, spinning around. So that is when I change phases and go from my side mount escape strategies into my back control strategies. So we have a lot of strategies and drills we do when someone's in that turtle position, front headlock, what we call back ride, or wrestlers would call spiral ride, getting the side behind their hips, preparing for them to roll out and counter that roll out. But that's a lot of times you're breaking people over from turtle into side mount and they're trying to escape, or when you're trying to put people in side mount, they turtle. So there's a lot of cohesion between those games where you should be thinking about linking them together. So that is what we call a reverse hook shot, getting out of the side mount with an escape to the back control. All right, guys, now we're going to be working on a reverse underhook option for when Michael's passing the guard. So we're countering his guard pass using a preventionary tactic. We're trying to prevent Michael from passing our guard by using our hook shot technique as a counter. Okay, so he goes for the knee slide, slider pass. I raise my hand there. Okay, here guys, I can grab the gi, I can grab the chin, or I can just come out on my hips, on my toes, and initiate my series of back transitions. Okay, so again, Michael passes my guard. As he does that in front, I spin out, shoot to the side. I like to get behind the hips, and I don't like putting a knee here in the center. A lot of times people will roll through for a knee bar, so I avoid that. But it's definitely something that you should be thinking about, is getting behind the hips. A lot of times when you're beside them, that can roll out to guard and do different things where you'll have to worry about going back into your guard passing phase. Okay, so that is countering the pass with the reverse hook shot. Okay guys, we're going to do a technique with our reverse underhook, and this is really a a good technique if you don't like to do what we call our hookshot technique, but you like playing with the inside underhook or the reverse underhook. Okay, so when Michael's got me in a really good side mount, I'm super down tight. My arm's trapped here. I can't get it out to play any other system of hand placements. I take and grab my foot. A lot of systems that I've seen, I think this originated in 10th Planet, and I could be wrong in terminology, but I believe it's called the jailbreak. Insert this foot here. Yeah, I think about this like an omoplata, right? Like I've got to put my foot over someone's shoulder, and it's the same way that I'm looking at and putting it on my leg and stomping it on the mat. Okay, from here, I'm going to lift a little bit and recover my guard. Okay, from here, I'm coming to sitting. I've got him off of his base. If he corrects, I'll move into maybe an open guard of some kind. But it's a very good technique. I'm getting deep push sweeps and things off of this a lot of times when I'm replacing. Okay, this is also the escape Eddie Bravo used in his first fight against Spoiler Gracie to recover guard into the triangle from half guard. So this is something that's a footnote for you to study. So I'm stuck inside. I take and I pull this outside foot with my inside underhook. Okay, then I'm kind of scooting myself back and raising all at the same time. Here. Okay, now from there, it's a single wing guard, which we'll go over a series of that in the side mount as well. Okay, so that is a really effective way to use your inside underhook. If you don't like some of the other techniques that we have as part of our system, so we have a series of moves we use with that inside underhook to escape. Some of it's prevention, guard retention, countering people passing you, and then some of it is more defensive in nature, kind of like this. We use it to recover our guard. Recovering your guard should maybe be one of the number one things you study when you are looking at getting out of the side mount. That seems to be option one, standing up, very important. And there's lots of the situations that could happen. So I challenge you all to start exploring it when you're drilling in the gym. Work on your reverse underhook, your inside underhook techniques. Alright guys, we're going to be showing you some flow drill options from our reverse hookshot series that we've been drilling here in the gym. It's using our inside underhook. It's a common hand placement when you're trying to escape side mount. Be challenging you all to be implementing that and using that as part of your game. Michael and I are going to show you flow drill. I'm going to be passing Michael's guard, and he is timing my guard pass here with this inside underhook. He spins out to the front headlock. As he turns to the side, I roll out, and he counters with the pass of his own. I spin here. Now the timing on this is when someone's spinning from front to side is when you want to roll out. Here. Very good. I do the slider pass. I'm rolling out when he transitions from front to side. There. I'm always staying as live-toed as possible because it helps my pass, or I keep my outside leg up. Okay, so go ahead and spin to the side there. So see, when their outside leg is up here, that helps facilitate a good slider pass. That leg didn't have to change. I timed his pass with this counter. So guys, that is super fun flow drill. Flow drills always make the techniques funner to do, but there's levels to this game. It's a common saying that's going around right now, and once you learn the techniques, you can do flow drills. You can benefit from them in the greatest of ways. So be sure you're trying to assimilate some of your techniques into drills where together, Michael and I can get on this to work on this and both benefit. He gets to do the moves, I get to do the moves, instead of us having to take turns, so we optimize everything. All right, guys, so be working on your flow drills in the gym. Thank you.